Hey guys, this is Mike from B-Tech Reviews here, and today we take a look at and unbox the Samsung Galaxy A54 5G. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to get on here and do an unboxing since it's been kind of a minute since I've done any type of phone unboxings. So today we're going to take a look at the Samsung Galaxy A54 5G. Now this is a phone that I ordered from Metro by T-Mobile, and I've actually never ordered any devices or used any devices on their service, but I actually got it because this phone actually came out to less than $100 with the actual phone itself. So right now you only pay, I believe, $50 for a new line and plus the plan. So I'm going to test out the service for about 30 days or however long they give me on the service for the month. But again, the reason why I wanted to get this specific device is because, again, right now it's probably one of the top mid-rangers in all the lineups as far as the phones that are going out right now. So right now, the top tier mid-range phone would probably be the Pixel 7a, right? But this phone came out a little while back before it. So definitely a phone that you might want to consider getting if you guys are more accustomed to the Samsung ecosystem here. So let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Let's get this unboxed. Okay, so I have my trusty knife sent out to me by Carved. So a shout out to Carved for sending me this knife out. That was probably a while back. They sent me a knife plus a few extra goodies, including a phone case for my iPhone 13 Pro. But yeah, guys, anyways, this phone obviously doesn't look like it has one of those brick chargers in the middle. Hard to read there, but it's just giving you more information about the phone itself. And again, this phone is it's valued at around between the $400 and $500 mark, depending on where you get it. So definitely something to look at just in case you guys are maybe thinking about upgrading. Okay, let's see. I just knocked down my tripod here. Let's go ahead and pull that off. So again, right there, it looks like you probably get like the SIM tool stuff, right? I'll go ahead and leave that in the box for now. But here it is, guys, the Samsung A54 5G. Moving my knife out of the way because I don't want to cut myself. And let's take a look. A few other YouTubers that I know have already looked at the phone, and right out of the box, I can tell you that if the phone, it's a little bit on the thicker side, but it actually feels really good in the hand. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can. I always kind of fail at taking these off. Sometimes I just tend to slide them out. But let's see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I think this is how it was supposed to be, but that's okay. So through Metro by T-Mobile, really the only color option you get is the kind of like a graphite gray color, which doesn't look bad in my opinion. And I'm not sure if this is polycarbonate or glass back. I'll have to double check that maybe on another video, right? But it does feel very glossy on the back. It doesn't seem to be a fingerprint magnet, but I believe it is most likely glass because this does offer wireless charging. So that's something to possibly look at for people that are, looking to get the phone and need a case, which I will be unboxing several cases for this later on this week. So don't forget to check that video out, guys. But overall, and again, you can probably see the ring light and the reflection there. The phone does look very nice. I like the teardrop front-facing camera. It does have that 3-camera setup in the back. You do have, again, your your USB Type-C port on the bottom right, with only a one speaker grill on the bottom, which is surprising. So that a lot of people might look at that and complain because they might want a phone that has very good sounding speakers, but nowadays most phones don't, honestly. Very nice. I mean, again, I kind of like that the Samsung's logo's down here, but I really wish that they would kind of bring it back, kind of like in the middle, something like that Apple has. But overall, let's see, a very nice sleek phone. It does feel good in the hands, and the only thing as far as thickness I can compare it to is maybe the Motorola Stylus 5G, which that one is probably a little bit bigger than this. It's got the volume rockers on the side there, as you guys can see that, the power button right here, and no headphone jack. I think headphone jacks are a thing of the past now, at least on some of these newer mid-range. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Phone, I feel like the screen is turning blue. Let me auto white balance that out really quick. But let's take a look at the startup really quick. Samsung Galaxy, secured by Knox. So just while it's booting up here, and let's see how long it takes to boot up, right? Let's go ahead and go over some of the specs here. So this phone came out in March of 2015, right? Again, this is a 5G device. This is a locked to Metro by T-Mobile, at least for now, right? I believe you have to have the phone on service for, I think, at least 90 days before you're able to unlock the device. Currently, again, the phone has a Super AMOLED display with 120 hertz refresh rate, right? As far as that goes, HDR10 plus. It's a 6.4 inch screen, so it is a pretty good sized screen. I wouldn't say it's like super big, but compared to like some of the other phones, like I guess I have the Pixel 7 Pro, which the screen on that's a little bit bigger. But still, it's a very nice feeling phone. You can see right here that the bezels are not super, like, you know, I guess all the way to the edge, but this is a pretty solid phone the way it looks. It's got somewhat of a small chin, which, you know, that really doesn't bother me. I think it looks nice, honestly, just the way it sits. So for people that, you know, are looking into that, they might want to, you know, again, check that out. I'm not sure if this has any type of fingerprint sensor. It might have a fingerprint sensor in the middle. I'm gonna have to find out, I guess. I agree. I'd agree. Okay, just agree to all. Let's go ahead and just a heads up, the phone does feel very snappy, just messing with it right now. Let me go ahead and get this set up for you guys, and then we'll go over more specs. So Metro by T-Mobile did send me a SIM card, which I'm about to actually install, just so you guys can see here. And again, I'm going to maybe lay the phone down, but it looks like the SIM card goes in the front, and you have expandable storage option in the back. So you can still get a micro SD card into this phone, which is an awesome option for people that are looking for expandable memory, just because these you know, this device will allow you to add an SD card, which I think is something that Samsung does have over Google and Apple. Let's go ahead and get this SIM in, just because I don't know if it's going to activate as soon as I put the actual SIM in, but let's find out. It says check SIM SD tray. Okay, that's what I'm about to do. Okay, calm down. That's what I'm about to do. Okay, so it says welcome, and it looks like I might already have service running. I'm not 100% sure. Service provider update. Your phone will restart. Okay, so let's go ahead and restart. Again, I haven't even started the phone, guys. So, you know, it's going to restart, and then most likely I'm going to... And you can see here to the front, I'm already getting fingerprints. I did just eat a little while ago, so I might have to clean this off just a little bit for you guys. But yeah, again, let's get this booted up, and then, you know, let's check out the speeds. So with the phone actually starting now, with the SIM card now, it's actually starting with Metro by T-Mobile instead of just Samsung. Or maybe I just didn't notice that prior, but again, like, you know, that doesn't really bother me too much, since this phone is going to be, you know, locked to, again, the service. But yeah, guys, you know, just to go over really quick again, you know, this phone isn't advertised to be on sale when you're on the website, by the way. It's actually, you actually have to go to, you know, phones and devices, and you actually have to kind of look for it. So I don't know why it's not being advertised on sale. Maybe it was a mistake in the system, but and again, I want to give CV Tech a shout out, because he's the one that mentioned the sale to me, that this phone literally came out to under $100, which again, by itself unlocked, this phone is probably, again, it's worth between the $400 and $500 range. I believe it's going for $449. And again, this thing is just still starting up, so we'll go ahead and leave that there. But yeah, if you go to the My Metro T-Mobile website and you look, you know, you look up the phone, if you can find it, right? I don't know if that's something that you can still find on the website, right? But it's actually funny, because the Samsung A53, which is the generation before this, comes out to, again, they're actually charging regular price, but the Samsung A54, the phone with promotion, with the port-in, it's only $19.99 plus the plus whatever plan you choose. But if you get a new number, the phone literally is only, again, $50. So the phone by itself, $50. So again, let me go ahead and get this started, and then I guess we'll go from there. All right, so the phone is started, and we can mess around with it a little bit. Keep in mind, right, it's going to be a little bit stuttery, because it is updating apps over here. So right now I'm not going to experience the smoothness that it should be, you know, I guess showing. But Anyways, let's go over some specs. So out of the box, this comes with Android 13, and it should come with One UI 5.1. So again, that's going to be your user interface. I'm not a fan of Samsung's One UI. I think it's very stuttery. I think it could be faster than what it is. Like it's a skin that simplified, but also it could be a little bit snappier. Again, screen resolution for this, which it's a 5.4 inch screen as stated before, guys. And again, the screen resolutions is 1080 by 2340. So you are getting a little bit of a higher resolution than the 16 by 9. I believe it's 19 by 5 by 9. 403 ppi, so you are going to get very nice, I guess, screen. I need to change the display settings here so that the screen doesn't turn off every 2 seconds, right? If I can find it, let's see, font size and style, motion sickness, adaptive, eye comfort shield. I might need that because my eyes are always hurting. Easy mode. Okay, so again, I cannot find the settings for that. I don't know why it's not in the settings where it says, you know, it has that dark and light mode over here, but I can't find. There's adaptive brightness, eye comfort shield, screen mode, vivid, font style and size, which I'm gonna have to probably change that a little bit bigger because I am blind, by the way, guys. We'll go ahead and do that for now. Camera shortcut, easy mode. Here we go, screen timeout. We'll put that to 5 minutes. I think the whole 30-second thing at this point is a little whatever. But and again, you have that 3-button navigation down there on the bottom. Although again, in this case, you know, I'm probably going to change that to gesture navigation just because I'm kind of used to that already. So something I'll go over a little bit later on. Again, going back to the specs, guys. Again, the glass is Corning Gorilla Glass 5, by the way. So it's supposed to be extremely tough. I don't know. I haven't had very much experience dropping my phones and then the screen's breaking. I've been very lucky up till now. Knock on wood, right? This is fake wood, by the way. But anyways, again, you know, this comes with the Samsung Exynos processor, actually. So it's a 1380 Exynos processor. So definitely not a Snapdragon. You know, so I'm actually surprised that this does not come with a Snapdragon processor. And if I'm wrong, somebody correct me. And as you can see there on the bottom, it's got a fingerprint, you know, sensor as far as in screen. So I've been pretty verbal about that. I'm really not a fan of these. I really just haven't been. I guess this is the third or fourth phone that I've experienced the in-screen fingerprint sensor, and I'm just not too big of a fan of that. But you know, again, this one actually, considering it's not bad. Okay, let me tap the screen there. There you go. It's pretty fast compared, honestly. Like you know, I'm not seeing like a lot of mistakes. Let's see if the phone just turns on. I'm gonna use my left thumb here. So it's not super snappy, but you know, I think it's snappy enough. Again, out of the gate, these are the apps that you get, right? Again, this is a T-Mobile branded device, so you're not really gonna. So far, not a lot of bloatware, but again, it is installing stuff. So I'm pretty sure it's going to download like the dedicated Metro by T-Mobile stuff. And just so we can go over that really quick, I am connected to service right now. Let's see, connected to service, Wi-Fi, data usage. So I am connected to data from the looks of it. Looks like I only have a 100 gigabyte limit, but I don't know. I think that's something that you can actually change in the system. I have the $40 plan, so I don't know exactly what's gonna happen there. I'm gonna have to change that because I hate the 3-button navigation. Phone is very snappy, guys, considering it's an Exynos processor. Again, I'm really just used to using Snapdragon devices, right, or iOS devices or Google devices. Hashtag Team Pixel over here. But anyways, again, this thing has an octa-core processor, right? It's clocked at 2.4 gigahertz. Which is pretty snappy. Again, I could already tell you, right? The GPU is a Mali G68 MP5, so definitely might have to try out some gaming with my Razer controller. Maybe download the Xbox gaming app on here just to kind of see, because I really do like the shape of this device. And even though I don't plan to keep this on service, I might actually just use this kind of like as a backup device for, like, you know, mobile gaming or something. Again, you know, just to use it like that. So in the back here, again, as you can see, and I'm smacking my tripod, guys. You know, you have a 50 megapixel camera clocked at, it has the f1.8 aperture wide angle lens there. You know, you have a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and you have a 5 megapixel f2 macro. Okay, so again, you only get one LED, and again, I think Samsung is their design has been very simplified. You know, I used to have like a square cutout, and now it's just those three lenses. I kind of miss the square cutout though a little bit, but you know, we're gonna have to kind of just settle for that. It's still a nice design. I still like it. It doesn't really look bad. I think when Samsung had the square cutout, everyone was copying their look, so they just decided to just go with that, and hopefully maybe they trademark that or something. I don't know. But anyways, that front-facing camera is a 32 megapixel, but overall, it looks like from what I can tell, you can shoot 4K. Let's go ahead and take a look at this really quick. It's pretty dark in my room, by the way, guys. I'm gonna tell you that much right now. It's dark in my room, and I'm wearing a muscle tee over here, so there's that. I always like to take first pictures over here. So we're taking this film in my room really quick. So again, let's turn that back around. And let's go ahead and take a quick photo of my PS4 controller. Yes, I don't have a PS5. If somebody wants to cash at me $500, I'll buy a PS5. And again, details on that look pretty nice, honestly. You can even see kind of the dust on the control, which I have not cleaned because I haven't played the PS4 in a little bit. So you can see a little bit of the dust. So a little bit of detail on that. That goes back to that 12 megapixel macro lens. And again, it looks very sharp. So anyways, let's go back here. The phone so far, to me, I'm satisfied with it. Like just playing with it just a little bit, you know, it's I'm actually quite surprised on the snappiness of this device. I'm gonna have to run a benchmark, maybe compare it to the Pixel 7 Pro, guys. Again, I don't have the Pixel 7a yet. I don't know if Team Pixel is gonna send that device out to me, but you know, I decided to get a nice little mid-ranger just to kind of test out while we're waiting, at least. So again, I'm not 100% sure if that phone is gonna come. But anyways, this is a 5G phone. I couldn't tell you what bands it has. I'll have to post that in another video. But again, this is, it's T-Mobile. So for people that are familiar with T-Mobile and the type of bands they use, you're probably going to get, like when I had T-Mobile, I was getting maybe between 400 and 600 download on the devices. So it really wasn't bad. I enjoyed the speeds that I got with T-Mobile, and again, this is Metro by T-Mobile on the $40 plan, so we'll see how that goes. But again, guys, this is just kind of an unboxing, quick overview of the actual device itself. Really, it's still updating, but let me go ahead and turn off the Wi-Fi, and let me see. It is giving me the 5G UC, by the way. So if you guys are looking at that 5G UC. And just really quick, again, I can go ahead and download. I should be able to download speed test really quick. Let's see how fast speed test downloads. Excuse the glare, guys, by the way. I am filming on a phone over here. So let's see. I don't know if the phone's 100% set up yet. It does say it has a connection, but again, I don't know because I have never set up a Metro by T-Mobile device. I just put the SIM card in here, and it does say I have network, and it did restart the phone, but so far, it doesn't look like it's working, so I might have to go back to that and kind of look at and see what's going on. It says try again. So I'm going to have to actually Google points. So I'm actually going to have to kind of go back and I guess activate the phone and see what's going on there, guys. But that's okay. I'm not gonna go too crazy over that. But anyways, again, let's go back to what you get out of the apps here, out of the box. So you get pretty much all your dedicated Google apps, right? You get Metro by T-Mobile apps. I like how they kind of section these off. You get a few Microsoft apps, which I've noticed that some phones are actually implementing Microsoft apps now, especially when it comes to like OneDrive and Outlook. But some people actually prefer using Outlook email, LinkedIn, right? Microsoft Office people. I've actually known people to actually like write essays on there. And of course your dedicated Samsung devices, which again, or Samsung apps, which I'm not a fan of. Latrell, I know you probably use some of these more than me, but I'm definitely not a fan of this. But anyways, guys, again, definitely a nice device. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on, how to set it up, review your settings. It says mobile service, review your settings, blah blah blah. So I'm gonna have to look at this and then go from there, guys. So again, guys, this is just a quick unboxing and overview video. And again, really like the device. I really like the design. I really like the way it feels in the hand. I don't feel like it's cheaply made. You know, I got to add the clock widget and everything. I believe this probably has an always on display also. I'll have to double check that as well. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. Again, if you guys like the video, smash the like button. If you guys like my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, you know, smash that like button. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching.